We are doing the intuitive patterns for the month of May 2021. In the Osho Zen Tarot, we have Transformation, the Rebel, and Beyond Illusion. In the medicine cards, we have Buffalo, Crow, and Owl. In the Mayan Oracle, we have Ik and Measure. In the Ancient Egyptian Tarot, we have the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Lovers. In the Aleister Crowley deck, we have Happiness, the Hermit, Valor, and the Devil. In the Healing Earth Tarot, we have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Rainbows, and the Woman of Wands. And in the Words of Truth, we have Sacrifice, Repression, and Incompletion. So what I tend to do with these is that I take these different cards and I use them as elements for focus in the general reading that we're doing for everyone this month. So this month, what is nerve-wracking and interesting is that the Devil card repeats not once, but twice. In the Egyptian deck, it is the reminder that a person or a culture can become a slave to materialism. The Devil is a reminder that there is a seed of attachment in the desire realms in which we exist. Worldly goods, including status and popular recognition, exist in the lower chakras and pull us into places of selfishness and ego. The Devil in the Aleister Crowley Tarot is about temptation and obsession. It reveals the part of ourselves that we deny and those things hidden away. It is the reminder that blind impulse will tempt us into creating more problems than answers. There is a famous quote by George Eliot that says, "Anger and jealousy can no more bear to lose sight of their objects than love." We are being asked to recognize the nature of certain patterns that all humanity carries within. When they are unconscious and unaware is when those patterns do the most damage. We are being asked to remember, evil feasts on ignorance and alternative possibilities. Evil wallows in manifesting confusion and doubt. Evil relishes in dividing and conquering, and evil revives itself in the smoky haze of hate. That last statement is what leaps out at me for this month. When there are so many possibilities and options for what is happening, all of them cannot be right. Sowing the seeds of chaos and confusion is exactly what evil does intentionally. Ego is a burning desert of unfulfillment from the disorder it generates. When mankind consciously violates the laws of nature, he becomes part of the destructive force in the world. And that is what we are obviously witnessing on a global level. The Devil card is the reminder that it takes little to ensnare mankind into the darkest places within the human soul. All the devil must do is captivate and promise to fulfill our desires. Then the soul, often willingly, allows itself to be roped into a trap. But the bindings are easily breakable because they do not hold the body down. They are intended to weaken, resolve, and break down the mind through confusion. Yet there's hope because there is a Lover's card, and the Lover's card reminds us that it is the heart that can transcend the darkness, not the mind. If we can remember to move from the place of pure innocence and youthful exuberance, the change that is desired is not just an idea of hope, but a real possibility. When one comes from pure love, intellect cannot rule, and passions cannot overwhelm the soul. It is time to let love direct our course and path forward. Anyone alive right now clearly did not want a mundane life. Perhaps we have the Owl card this month because it reminds us that we have the ability to see the whole truth and reveal the darkness arising from the Devil cards at this time. I might think it might be a really positive message. Clearly, messages from the higher realms, such as the Crow card, are attempting to break through the density and lead us back to spirit. The old chains of our societal beliefs are being broken by our rebellious nature that longs for freedom, and this is how all significant transformations begin. There is a passionate expression manifesting because of the intense repression that many have been feeling. There is a level of personal sacrifice that is pushing people to a new point. Deep feelings are arising, and they are bringing up feelings of betrayal, abandonment, and shame. But we are not alone. We are not being thrown under the bus, and we are doing much that we should feel proud of. Let those feelings go. They are old and not necessary at this time. Release those things that have been pent up for too long, like the sweet curling smoke of a fire. Surrender them up as a prayer and a gift to the next level of our human evolution. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful May.